On Phono, let's free home. I always want to say, first of all, free Torye on Phono Grave, because what's going on with Torye is an injustice. They found out that there is his DNA is not on the weapon at all. It's not on the shell case, it's not on the guns, not on nothing. Lock Kelsey up and lock Meg Stallion up.
With y'all
Lock him up.
Me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Tory Lanez getting stabbed inside a prison.
Yeah, but I can't get
back. May 12th, 2025. Located north of Los Angeles lies the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi, California.
Right.
In 2021, the prison closed its minimum custody facility, meaning its 2,600 inmates were level 3 or level 4.
Okay, oh shit.
These are the most dangerous levels in California State Prison, where race, gangs,
and
strict politics are enforced.
Politics is crazy.
Consequence.
Can you imagine going to prison and you gotta do like 8, 9, 10 years, and now after you gotta assimilate to a whole new culture, whole new environment, and you gotta deal with politics? You gotta go hit up this essay because he didn't hit up your folks 2 weeks ago and they just got off lockdown and you the new fish, so you gotta prove yourself. The other grown ass men, or you gotta go on a PC yard and still probably won't be safe. Life's crazy.
The only step above this would be the maximum security inmates housed within the security housing unit, otherwise known as the SHU. A disciplinary confinement reserved for the prison's most violent, whose only escape from a cell is a human dog cage. It was 7:20 in the morning when 32-year-old Daystar Peterson, who's more commonly known as the rapper Tory Lanez, was violently attacked. TMZ would originally report multiple sources, including a corrections officer, claimed Tory was on the prison yard, but an updated report from a representative of the California Department of Corrections would clarify Tory was attacked within a housing unit.
Right, that's where you gotta stay at, bro. That's where you wake up, eat, sleep, use the bathroom, everything, bro. On a what? Concrete, metal. Hell no.
Staff rushed into the unit administering first aid while quickly determining Tory suffered life-threatening injuries, forcing them to call 911. Video would emerge of who's believed to be Tory Lanez landing in a life flight helicopter at Kern Medical Center in Bakersfield, California.
That ain't right.
An hour-long drive from the prison. With that distance, a helicopter was the only form of transportation able to move him fast enough to save his life. A message to Tory Lanez's Instagram account would state he'd been stabbed 14 times.
Dang.
7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed and he had to be placed on a breathing apparatus. Luckily,
I know y'all tired of watching them boring ass reactions, man. You seeing the same thing every time, but you ain't seeing the craziest, most unedited shootouts and craziest videos on the internet. So let's go ahead and sign up for that membership right now, where you can get 10 videos a week, unedited, unfiltered, uncensored. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. You ain't gonna want to miss out, because I got a lot of head taps you ain't gonna see on there.
He was breathing on his own, and despite the pain, was talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through.
For sure, gotta thank God.
Thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. Based on his wounds, it can be assumed Tory was attacked from behind, as the majority of his wounds struck his back and behind his head. Initially, no word was released as to who did it, leaving room for speculation. Because this took place in California, the only time someone is stabbed and it doesn't result in a race riot is if they are stabbed by their own race, but that isn't the case here. Compton rapper Spider Loke would post a conversation with a current inmate at Tehachapi. The man would claim Tory was on a tier full of Mexicans when a Mexican stabbed Tory. He'd confirm Tory had to be airlifted from the prison and the prison was placed on lockdown. He'd also confirm as soon as the lockdown is lifted, the blacks will be seeking revenge on the Mexicans.
Hell yeah, they seek revenge. Them politics real. You just stabbed up the essay that stabbed up a black guy. This is real prison politics. Now, LA is as real as it get. It's very, 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 very racially divided. I'm Phono Grave. It's broke up by sets too. But the racial divide wasn't run at all, man. You feel me? Everybody finna click up against a different race. It's barbaric. It's weird as hell. It's barbaric, bro. Like, y'all come in there and y'all all just fighting and beefing amongst yourselves. Now it's like, This is what the government wants. I'm not even trying to be one of them guys, but this is really what the government wants.
What's Gucci?
What's cracking?
What it do, Fight?
Shit, nothing much to look, right? This morning, brother, the Mex came out and bust on the boy Torye.
Right.
You know, they airlifted him and all that, so, you know.
It's crazy. Everybody know that already. Like,
when we
word get around so fast. Crazy work.
The right way to that.
They laid the yard down?
No, it happened in the building.
What was it over? It was over some. What he had did he have a debt, a gambling debt? Or something?
Hell no. Torye making money. He ain't got no damn gambling debt.
Nothing like that. Shit, we don't even
Making
really
money.
We don't even know the whole situation, you know.
So it was just like some foul play. So it's finna be up.
Yeah, for sure, with some foul play.
Damn, cuz. Wasn't nobody right there with him when it happened? Wasn't nobody right there with him when it went down?
Yeah, I guess nobody wasn't. He was by himself out there. He got a whole tier full of necks. He on a whole tier full of necks.
Yeah, he was standing 10 toes.
We press some play on first play.
He was standing 10 toes behind his. Gotta respect that.
Tehachapi has a known reputation for being SNY, otherwise known as a special needs yard. These yards are known to house gang dropouts, snitches, sex offenders, and anyone else whose life is threatened by being in general population. But California has also recently implemented 50-50 yards.
Right.
Half general
50-50,
population, half
50-50,
SNY, to
50-50.
integrate the two prison societies.
It's too many games going on right now with the NBA, MLB, NHL, NFL season's coming back up, and you think you can't make any money? Come on now. These sports bets ain't gonna get themselves. So go ahead and join that chat right now so you can get the most premium sports bets in the world. On Phonogram, I'm telling you, they hidden and you don't want to miss out. Get clutch covers right now.
This goes against strict prison gang politics, mainly for the Mexicans and whites who are allegedly forced to attack any rival or SNY inmate to essentially remove themselves from the yard until they are placed back in general population amongst the quote-unquote honorable convicts.
Right.
While general
Honorable.
population is deadly, it's controlled chaos. And SNY yards can be just as dangerous, if not worse, as the gang politics that keep things in line go out the window and violence becomes rampant. It's unclear if Torye was in fact SNY, as that comes with its own bad reputation within prison, but it's likely Torye was placed on a 50-50 yard and his politics didn't require him to remove himself.
Oh, for sure.
Now, Torye's attacker would be identified as 42-year-old Santino Casio, a man with a dark violent history. On June 8th, 2022, a then 20-year-old Santino, who went by the name Sonny, was heard arguing with his 13-year-old girlfriend. Minutes later,
how old was he? Man, he wanted some clout. Oh, hell no. I just had to read that shit to make sure I wasn't tweaking. Like, man, hell no. Somebody need to take care of him.
she was shot.
He wasn't even supposed to be able to walk around.
Santino would go on the run for 2 weeks before being arrested. His own family would testify against him in court, how they heard the argument before the blast. A coroner would testify the barrel must have been 4 inches away from the girl's face.
I know y'all seen the stock market and the crypto market going up, and ain't y'all tired of losing money and not making any, bro? Well, go ahead and join my call out group chat right now where I got experts giving you daily call outs on stocks, crypto, stock options, and other investments you can make to make some money, some guala right now. Hit that link in the description, man. Don't miss out. Rocket calls. We got it coming.
Before it went off. An interview from the day he was arrested would be played at trial where Santino admitted to having a relationship with the 13-year-old girl for a month before the shooting. The girl was a runaway, while Santino was on parole from the California Youth Authority for burglary. In 2004, Santino would be sentenced to life in prison for murdering 13-year-old Evelyn Candejas and 2 other attempted murders from 2 separate stabbings.
He wants some clout. He had life in there anyway. He wanted clout.
He'd be sentenced to an additional 6 years for a prison stabbing on another inmate.
Right.
And in 2018, he was sentenced to an additional 2 years for possessing a knife in prison.
Yeah, this is what he wanted, bro. He wants some clout. He wants some attention. He already got life in there. He already got extra years added on to life while he was in prison. He's never getting out. He knows that. Folks just want some clout, but now he got it though. Now the blacks gonna be on his ass. So I hope you're happy with the clout that you got, cause you still got a weird case, and they gonna be on your ass because you stabbed Torye for no reason.